guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Barbie movie. So yeah, let's get into it. Sound out of breath, that's because I'm 27 weeks pregnant, so bear with. I feel like Miranda then, bear with. So yeah, I am reading off my notes. I'm going to rate it first, because why not? It's on my channel. I'm joking. I'm just going to rate it first. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, and this is why. The concept of the movie, I will try not to spoil it, but there might be some spoilers in this because I need to do examples and stuff, so spoiler alert. There's a lot of musical numbers in there, so it felt like a little musical with all the singing when Barbie wakes up and they're all singing about the day, her day, what she does and stuff. So musical hits me. And I love the music, to be fair. It was quite good. It was just a really funny film, if I'm being honest with you. There were some moments in there. I mean, there were some cheesy moments in there. Do not get me wrong. There were some cheesy ass moments in there, such as Ken singing with other Kens and stuff, and them having a dance break out. There were some cheesy moments, but it was funny, and we just had to love it. You just had to like it. Cheesiness actually fits in with the whole Barbie theme and with the dolls theme. Like, it actually just fits in perfectly, having them cheesy moments, them singing moments, them funny moments. Like, it was just perfect. When me and my husband arrived at the cinema, everyone was dressed as pink. I mean, I got a pink, like, pinkish top. It was the only pink thing I could actually fit into my clothes. I have a weak belly, pregnant belly. But I wore like pink dress and stuff, but everyone was wearing pink everything. And it honestly made me feel like I was on like Harry Styles tour again with the whole pink. But that was it was such a nice atmosphere. Just loving everyone, and everyone was so kind, and yeah, everyone was just happy to be there. And when the movie started, everyone clapped. And when the movie started, everyone clapped. When the movie ended, people clapped. It was like quite a nice atmosphere. I would like to point this out though, okay? So people are saying the movie is like anti-men. Now, and that's obvious because of Ken's storyline, which I won't spoil, but if you think you got anti-men from that movie, you really do not understand the story or understand the storyline, because it is not anti-men at all. Because I've just before going to see it, we were on the late showing, which was like 20 to 9. Our showing was, and the reviews came in, and everyone was like, it's got 1-star reviews, and someone said it's anti-men. I'm like, okay. Watching it, I was a bit like, yeah, a little bit, but then towards the end, I was like, this is not anti-men at all. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's not anti-men. So you obviously didn't actually listen to it or watch it if you think it's anti-men. So I reckon the people that review it have not actually seen the film. So do not look at reviews that much, if that makes sense. Look at my review, but you know, it is definitely not anti-men, okay? It's more about independence, about knowing who you are. You know, I don't know how to say this without spoiling it, but this might be a spoiler. You know, it's always Ken and Barbie, and you know, they need to find themselves. So it's about that. It's not anti-men at all. It's about independence and finding yourself. So there we go. Seeing like flashbacks, you get quite a couple of flashbacks that are really cute and really like dig into your childhood heart, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's so cute. Actors were phenomenal. Like, I love recognising actors. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that person. Oh, I know that person's sex ed. Most of the sex education team was there, to be fair. It was just like a sex education reunion at one point. But loved knowing all the actors, and everyone did fantastic. So, and Ken, Ryan as Ken, perfect. Amount of cheesiness was perfect, and honestly, he was a really good casting, and so was Margot Robbie. So yeah, well done to that. I think that pops it down to 9.9 out of 10 is the fact most scenes we've already seen in the trailers and the clips, exclusive clips that were already given out to us. That was like kind of most of the kind of movie. so you kind of knew what happens. So you kind of don't, like, you didn't know the plot, but you kind of recognise most scenes, and you're like, oh, I've already watched this scene, I've already watched this scene. That's what got me, like, 9 out of 10. They could have gave it more. Like, with the promo they had, I mean, their promo was out of this world, let's be honest with you. It was fantastic. They made the TARDIS pink. The actual Doctor Who TARDIS pink. Fantastic. I must say, we went to the Odeon Cinema, which, if you've seen in the UK, the Odeon Cinema was giving out, not free, cups, like Barbie exclusive cups. Now, I need to have a rant about this for a little bit because it's really pissed me off, man. So, they decided to release the cups before the release of Barbie. So people were getting the cups before Barbie came out, and this was a limited release. So they only had an amount of stock with them. So people would come after their work, or if they're not in work that day, they would go to the Odeon and they'd get a cup. Now this was a popcorn deal, so you had to get the popcorn and the cup. But that didn't care to people because they got the cup. Now some real sellers decided to buy the cups, and then decided to put it on eBay for like £40, £60, right? And in order to shit out me, why put cups out for your movie that you know is already popular before the movie comes out, and why not give it to people who are actually seeing it on that day and have a limited release to them screens that day? Because it's not fair. I went at 20 past, as I said, it was like near 22:09 our showing was, and they sold out like a day before. And that's everywhere. That was not even just my cinema, it was every Odeon cinema in the UK already got sold out. How is that fair? And I think they should have just done that better. But yeah, that was my rant of the cup situation. But yeah, we had cups. Didn't get any, but that's fine. I'm fine. It's not like the end of the world. It's just really annoying how that came about. Anyway, but yeah, their promo was amazing. They had like fireworks, didn't they, on the on the pink carpet and stuff like that. It was great. Don't know what I was on. What was I talking about with the red carpet? The promo. Oh yeah, the scenes. So yeah, some scenes you already knew there was in there. It felt like it was quite a lot of scenes already known. Like half the movie I kind of already seen. But yeah, how they were going to start it or end it, but both start and end was really good. You kind of got the introduction to Barbies and why Barbies came popular, and different Barbies they've got. Some funny Barbies like the pregnant Barbie, and we had a fun fact about that, and it was just kind of like showing the history of the Barbies, and I really liked that. I think it was a really nice touch. And the narrator was so funny. So like she'd talk about Barbie history and stuff like that, as I just said, but there was this one moment I have to say it, okay? There's this one moment where Robbie. Oh. So there's this one moment where Margaret Robbie, hopefully I pronounced that right. Sorry, speech problems. Was talking about her insecurities and stuff, and how she doesn't feel pretty, and the narrator was like, me and my husband was like, was that scripted or not? Because the narrator was like, the narrator wasn't talking for she talked at the start, and then a little bit in mostly at the start, and we didn't get the narrator for ages. So this was in the middle towards the end of the film, and Margaret Robbie's like, oh, I don't feel pretty, and the narrator's like, just a note to the directors of the film, next time when someone doesn't feel pretty, maybe Margaret Robbie wasn't the best example of that. And I was like, ooh. I was in cinema again laughing. I was like, oh, but it was a great touch. But Ryan again was a good casting. Margaret Robbie was good casting for it. Overall, when you think of a Barbie film, you kind of think of this. I'm not gonna lie, this literally was top notch. I'm not even gonna kid you, it was top notch. I would watch it again. And the atmosphere was just fantastic. I'm gonna go watch it, just because I gave it 9 out of 10, not 10 out of 10. Doesn't mean it's not worth a watch. It is worth a watch, trust me. You will laugh at the cheesy moments. You'll be like, it's just a great movie, especially when there's all this negativity in the world at the moment. Everything's bad. Things are going up in price. You know what I mean? This movie is such a good movie to have all that negativity. Forget about the negativity and just enjoy yourself. And I quite like movies like that where you can just enjoy yourself and forget about shit stuff that's happening in the world and just have fun. Like, it just felt like a fun movie. But yes, that was my review. Probably wasn't the best review in the entire world, so do not, like, you know. But yeah, that was my review of the Barbie movie. Definitely go see it. It's in the cinemas now. And yeah, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.